Like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So here's your review of AEW Dynamite and Rampage, the week commencing the 22nd of January 2024. So it starts with Chris Jericho versus Matt Sydal. This is Rampage. Chris Jericho gets the win. Then we have Penta versus some guy. Penta gets the win. Then we have Chris Statlander. This lady used to be some person, but she's some woman, but she's now Queen Amanada. She's actually quite consistent on the AEW, but Chris Statlander gets the win. Then we in the main event, it's Darby Allin versus Jeff Hardy in a great match. Go and watch it. But in the end, Darby Allin gets the victory. Jeff Hardy seemed to be eating a lot of pins recently, I'd just say. So then we go to Dynamite. Dynamite starts off with Samoan Joe, the AEW champion, comes out. He says guys will be battling on Dynamite to see who's worthy of facing him next. As he says that, Hooks comes out and basically says to him he will see him again at some point down the road. And then Hook goes crazy and beats up loads of security guards. Then we have Hangman versus Penta in a great match. Go and watch this match. It was a really good match. But in the end, Hangman got the victory. Throughout the match, Hangman just kept looking at Joe, who was ringside commentating. Then we have Orange Cassidy at backstage said he accepts the challenge from Roderick Strong at Revolution, but he says that's a bit too far for him. It's a bit too long of a wait. He will face anybody. So I think there's going to be a battle royal on Rampage to see who's going to face Orange Cassidy on Collision, so we'll see. Then we have the Young Bucks basically throwing their weight around because they're MVPs, execs, and basically started fronting on Top Flight, so we'll see how that transpires. Then we have Trent versus Wardlow in a pretty good match. Trent did put up a lot of resistance, but nobody's beating Wardlow. Wardlow got the victory. Then we have Deanna facing off with Toni Storm. Basically, they go back and forth about their history, how they used to be friends, and they even have the same tattoo, and it broke out into a bit of a brawl, so we will see. Then we have John Moxley in the back, basically saying he's ready to put it all on the line, he's going for victory, and he's going to have a good 2024, and he's going to beat everybody. Then we have Swerve Strickland, whose house, versus Jeff Hardy in a really good match. But in the end, Swerve Strickland got the victory. Like I said, Jeff Hardy just seems to be eating pins. I don't know what he's done to the AEW brass, but they don't seem to like him. Then we have Hangman and Swerve Strickland going back and forth about who's closer to the title and who's going to be next to the title, and talking about, obviously, they got a victory. I know Swerve has a victories over Hangman at this stage. He has none over Swerve. Then we have Thunder Rosa versus Red Velvet in a great match. Go and watch. We haven't seen it, but in the end, Thunder Rosa gets the victory. Then we have Darby Allin and Sting come out. Basically says them two as a tag team are undefeated at the moment. They're 27-0, and they want to face the tag team champions. That's Ricky Starks and Big Bill, I should say, for the tag team championship. So we'll see what happens. Then it goes to Ricky Starks and Big Bill, and they said they accept the challenge from Sting and Darby Allin. So we will see what happens. Then in no, we're not there. I thought it was the main event. I got there a bit quick. I shot a bit quick there. Then it's the Mogul Embassy versus the Acclaimed for the Trios Championship in a really good match. Go and watch it if you haven't seen it. But the Acclaimed get the victory with a Bullet Club Gold ringside. Scissor gang, bang bang scissor gang. Then in the main event of the evening, it's Adam Copeland versus Suzuki in a really good match. Strong, physical match. Go and watch it if you haven't seen it. But in the end, Adam Copeland, Edge, gets the victory. So that is a review of AEW Dynamite and Rampage. Leave a comment.